even though I kept saying it was probably too heavy for me, you were like, you can do it. I don't know why you told me that. You were like, it's not even heavy at all.
I don't
And I was like, how
remember this
are we
part of the
going to move
conversation.
it? And you were like, just pick it up and move it. And I said, do you know what that's made out of?
Actually,
And you were like, whole bunch of plywood, stupid. And, wait, which was me? It fell out of those holes. Look, maybe it goes the other way. There's nails sticking out.
no, I know. It's staples.
No, it's big old things.
It's, the glue cameras. That's weird. All right.
So we also need some wood glue.
Yeah, I'll talk to my dad about that.
I like how your arm is like a hammer. You can see I have no chance with this.
Alright, wonder if it says that.
That itself weighs 15 pounds. Your mom and I just put everything in here. Nellie hasn't gone through this toy chest yet to give her seal of approval. We just put toys in here that we... Oh, God. So that's going to need some little bit of glue to freshen that up.
Well, I did not expect that to happen.
Well,
That's like a major problem.
it's kind of broken now. Well,
I didn't expect that.
uh-oh. You broke the toy box.
Shut up.
I haven't done anything to it yet, except realize I couldn't get it open, so this was entirely your fault, but don't feel too bad. Because I think maybe it was made with it's a transformer, and it also turns into Optimus Prime. I'll have to check with your dad, but I'm pretty sure he made it to have this back come off.
No.
To teach boys to be resourceful.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
Oh, I thought he made it.
No, Tom did.
Oh. I just remember they brought it over to the apartment, and Grayson got inside it, and we took all those pictures before the birthday party.
So I have to use a different way.
Oh, okay. I can't believe you thought I could move that. You were just like, well, you're just going to move it. And I said to you, Sarah, I said to you, Derek, I'm trying to give you lists of things you might need to think of to prepare to see if you've considered them. And yeah.
Printing commentary is not helping.
Well, if you hadn't said so much.
I mean, it's
like,
somewhat entertaining.
Okay. You're like, but I'm going to kill you. See, I was pretty sure I could do this, but I couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah. Okay. So anywho, well, I can paint it. The toys are gonna get real painty, but
just be careful. Just go gentle through here. Don't just.
I am always
Don't
look
go
at this
for it.
fantastic bookcase.
Yes,
And Nellie told me you can put the books back and I'll rearrange them, and that's good because I couldn't figure out how she had them all on there before. How I have them in made some gaps, and there were no gaps, so I'm like, well, that's interesting. I don't know what I've done unless she has some out to read. She is reading to Giddy right now. Look, there it is, the world's greatest classic. Oh my gosh, it's right next to Night.
What?
Well, I always used to want to... There's this thing on Night that's a blurb that says a slim volume of terrifying power. And I always wanted to, have that in my book. Like, because it's so slim. That's very uncanny. I didn't know she even read that book. How did this happen? Well, anyway, regardless of that, here we have the...
It's hard to move heavy objects when you're laughing at someone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it was my fault. All those things that I said, Derek said, here's my confession. I was the one who said those other things, and Derek was the one who said the right things. You never would have noticed, but it's true. I could have helped you do that. Should I have?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought, because...
It's easier for me to do it.
Yeah, and that way, if it opens out that way, I can take this stuff out of it without hitting the wall. That was very smart. This is like a real treasure chest. Because the real treasure is the good times we had moving this treasure chest.
Trying to move it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay.
Should be
Okay.
solid all around.
I shall paint it.
It should
All
be
by
good.
myself. Causing no trouble or inconvenience to anyone. All right.
That's the red, right? And I did hammer
Yeah.
that closed, right?
I believe I did, if you did.
And then I came back and it was
Did-
not all the way sealed.
Oh, well, I hammered it closed after I opened it. but
Mostly closed.
I hammered it mostly closed. So anyway, all
Don't
right.
forget to stir the new stuff.
I will not. There's some stirrer sticks I saw that hadn't been used, so I should probably use a non-red one for the
Yeah.
gold, right?
Yeah, those are
Even
nice
though it's
stirrer
dried,
sticks, so
because the
you're good
gold
there.
might wetten it up. Okay, well, here we
I'm gonna
are,
look up
beginning a new fun
some
adventure.
felt pads.
I should paint the hand. I should give it red fingernails and like gold hand, like
Might
it's.
wanna
Oh,
consult with your daughter before you do that.
well, okay.
Anyway,
She's reading, so they
say-
have no time for me. I walked by that room and Nellie's like, "What are you doing in here?" So I think I'm okay to paint her entire room. That was what I took from that, informed consent. Okay.
That's actually gotten better. I still need to touch up with a buffer.
The bookcase gets a little scuffy when you put the books in. Like, I tried not to have it do that, but sometimes it did. So that's just what's going to have to happen when you've painted the
I'm not sure
bookcase.
to deal with what's on there. Actually,
I know, but she had them arranged so there was no gaps, and when I put them in, there's these weird gaps. So I don't quite understand what happened there. But anyway, okay, time to paint the toy
We're going
chest.
to have to touch up.
This shirt looks kind of cute.
This one looks good. Really close, but I don't think it's necessary.
The side of the bookcase may need a little touch up, but I can do that very, very carefully myself later.
Yeah, I mean, what do we need to touch up? I can see.
We probably need to just get rid of that mirror unless we want to find some kind of frame for it and fancy it up for her some way. Because I think you're right. That's the old. That's the old bathroom mirror. Because the mirror I thought it was is actually hanging in the hallway. I just like put I chunk things in. You know like how they try to teach us chunking in math, but like, you know what I'm talking about. But like I just chunk things in, but like, and then I just put them in there, and I don't notice if they change out because I just think it's that thing. Like if it was there at one time, it's kind of hard to explain. Anyway, goodbye.